Hello Libra, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 31st going to the 6th of February. So let's have a little look and see what's going on for you guys. Very nice. And the fate, we're leaving a lot up to the universe. Absolutely. We have the leg up card, which is about learning how to rely on others. Libra, you are warriors. I'm going to say you are very strong, independent people. But sometimes that can be a blessing, but sometimes it can also be a curse, because sometimes you don't know how to allow other people and allow bigger things, and it doesn't mean anyone who's more important than you, but I mean allow the universe to help you out in certain things. I do think that there is a need to allow the universe to determine this part of your journey right now. For those who this resonates with, you'll understand what I mean when I say that things right now aren't exactly, it's not that it's not in your control, it just feels like things are up in the air and you're just having to trust where things are leading you towards. And Spirit is leading you somewhere. The leg up card being the theme of the week just states that. Don't be afraid to allow yourself to rely on other people for a lot of time. You've given and you've given to so many others. It's your turn to receive within this week as well, okay? The only reason why I'm saying that is because we do have Imagine and we do have the Fates. Two messages are coming very strongly within this reading, which is a new chapter is opening for you, which is great. You are kind of leveling up in a lot of senses here. You are feeling better about where life is taking you, but there's a very big question mark about where and how and what exactly these things are. And I do see multiple things coming through for you. Okay, but the fates though here, of course, it speaks about fated events, and there is fated events here that are helping you understand that you are leveling up to a new chapter. So you might actually get some sort of windfall, some sort of gift within this week, or again, you just feel like things are changing for the better, which is good. Allow yourself to rely on that. Allow yourself to not take action so much. I don't know how to describe this, because it's not that you're not doing anything this week, it's just that you're not over giving, you're not oversharing, you're not overly trying to control situations. You're allowing yourself to have a healthy balance between taking action and resting, and allowing the universe to take action. And when you do that, when you take one step forward and rest, the universe seems to help you out with more steps towards you, which is good. Okay, but Imagine is also saying here, think big. Do not be afraid. Spirit is on your side within this week, which is great. Okay, you have a lot of things that are helping you within this week as well. So think big. Don't ask for little. Ask for a lot. Expect a lot to happen within this week, because it is new. The new experiences coming away for you as well. And the Fates is saying to trust. But let's pull out some cards and see what else is happening for you guys, okay? The Imagine card is always good. It just speaks that we've ended an era of our life. We've ended a chapter of our life. You are becoming someone new. This is a slow process though, is what they're saying. Knight of Pentacles, great. It's slow movement, right? It's slow movement. But you are realizing that every single day or every single week or every single year, you're planting a new seed that is blossoming over time. Be patient, Libra. I think it's really important that we state that, because something bigger than yourself, meaning source, spirit, whatever it is that you're believing in, and energy, is actually helping you out with something. 333 on the clock, okay, which is not a coincidence. 333 means that you are aligning yourself to your highest destiny, and every single step along the way that you're making is helping you towards that. The Knight of Pentacles, as I've been saying, is slow moving, but this is good because you get to actually, I kind of feel like you get to try not to be frustrated. They're almost asking you to see a different perspective if you are impatient, because it's saying, of course, it's great if we can just run into something. Let's imagine it like a path, and there's like a pot of gold at the end of it. Of course, you want to run towards the pot of gold. You want to get that goal immediately so you can spend it, or you can just bathe in it, whatever you want to do when you reach this goal of yours. But if you know it's there, what's the rush? Enjoy the view along the way. Of course, it'd be great when you get there. But when you get it, of course, with anything, I think it's part of being human. When you get something, you're just looking for the next thing. So this is just saying to you, you are already progressing in life. The Imagine card is here to say that you're closing old doors. You've already done that. You're in a new chapter, a new level. Don't rush this path, because there are some beautiful views that are going to be around you. You're going to see some really amazing things. You're going to go to amazing places even as well. You're going to do a lot of amazing things. This feels like this year, by the way. So don't rush it, okay? By the end of this year, I feel like for some of you, it is going to be financial investments. For others of you, it's just character building stuff. And by the end of this year, you're going to feel so good about yourself as well. But within this week, you're understanding this perspective. You are understanding that, yeah, okay, this is moving slower than I wanted it to. But at the end of the day, I know that every single day that I'm doing something good for myself, I'm adding to something. And what seems to be this channeled messages for all the air signs this week is what I keep saying is like compound interest. It's not even just in terms of banks, but if every single day we're doing something that contributes towards this new version of ourselves that we're trying to become, if every single day we're dedicating it to being nice to someone, or investing in some studies, or investing in a business, or investing in yourself, whatever it means and however it fits in your story, even investing in love, right? Being more loving every single day to your partner or to yourself. It's attracting in really beautiful things, and eventually over time, it may seem slow, over time, even if it's 1% every day, you're adding to this. Every single day, you're adding more and more, and every single day you're getting closer to the goal of yours. So I hope that makes sense for you guys. I'm not the best at explaining things, so I hope it makes sense for you guys. All right, let's see what's going on for you for this week. All right, definitely has been an ending here, but you used your intuition to do this. Of course, we have, yes, absolutely coming through here, the Ten of Swords. Of course, we have the Devil energy, which is Capricorn. Of course, I want to mention here, this is Knight of Pentacles is also Capricorn energy, which is about slow movement, but don't allow fear to get in the way when things are taking slower than usual, okay? It's about patience. But with the Ten of Swords and the Devil card and the High Priestess, you could tell that something was off with somebody. You can tell that something wasn't right, and you can tell that something is not fitting your life anymore. And a lot of you guys are removing yourself from restrictions, removing yourself from bad habits, removing yourself from whatever would relate to devil energy, whether it be people, whether it be things that we all have. This feels like a very good personal development week for you guys. So I will mention in terms of course, the devil energy could be seen as I'm trying to say it in a nice way. Look at this Emperor coming through. Definitely some narcissistic people in your life here. Aries energy, control, that could be a flaw of our own here that we need to learn to let go of. Has a blessing and a curse, so you see the good side of it, but also understand when is a good time to let go of the need to control. I also want to say in terms of maybe even sometimes laziness, or sometimes, again, those bad habits, if it's junk food or if it's things that you'll know what this is, all right? It's personal to each and every one of us, which is why I'm struggling to say things. But you're putting an end to this old part of yourself that would allow these people to step all over you, that would allow these people to use you, that would allow these people to put fear into your mind, that would allow these things of yourself to use yourself and to drain yourself, giving to others, or, pursuing things that you know are no good for you, okay? With the Piscean energy coming through, there is a higher understanding, and this is why the Imagine card is coming through. You're gaining higher perspective, maybe even truth about a situation here. You're transcending illusions, which is great because there have been some people who've done this for you and maybe even conditioned you into thinking this way too. You're breaking cycles, which is great, okay? It is slow movement, but you're going to start to see and understand that you're a very different person today than you were before. All right, so you are making growth. It's only sometimes when you look back that you realize that you've come a long way. They're saying like a snail's pace. Let's see. Anything else? So we have the Three of Cups, which is celebration. So some of you guys could be celebrating some good news around this week. We have the Magician, so it's to do with the manifestation of your own. Again, more threes coming to mind here. The Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups, new projects. You are celebrating a new beginning, a new idea, something incredible that is going to turn into something amazing, which is good. Both of these are worth celebrating, could be two things, but the Magician card comes in and says you still have the ability to turn something, all right, into something incredible. You have all the tools within you. I think it's part of, again, everyone here has the ability to create an amazing life for themselves, but it's a choice. And you guys are choosing to do this for yourself. With this, you're creating great friendships. You're creating great partnerships with people. You're also creating really good connections with people that could help you in terms of business, career, or with just long-term things. Let's just say things. Any new projects that you guys are doing. Again, the Three of Cups brings celebration here and what it is that you are having new ideas about, and whatever you're building here as well, okay? Anything else for Libras for this week? Four of Pentacles, be careful of holding on to things too tightly. Again, I think that this is a really good time to allow spirit to unfold the way that it needs to. Only because we could be trying to stop something inevitable that's supposed to be happening here, which seems like something, again, the Fool card coming through, it does feel like a new beginning, kind of jumping into the unknown. And I really do see this here with the Seven of Cups. There is a lot of options ahead of you, a lot of different choices to make. However, take each step as it comes. We don't need to predict 10 steps ahead. Sometimes the first step is the only step we need to know of right now, because everything else is up in the air. Everything else is up for you to decide. But we don't need to decide it all at once. Take one step at a time, okay? I think it's a good time to plan your week in terms of just a week ahead for you guys. Just having a routine might be helpful for you to kind of make sense of the other things that are going on. But the Four of Pentacles is usually, well, I want to say foundations are shifting here. So who you are is changing. But the Fool card is also saying to trust in the unknown sometimes. 11:11 on the clock. Again, synchronicities for the air signs are crazy this week. Crazy. The inevitable needs to happen, which is your need to release control of foundations that are no longer working for you. There will be some things that start to crumble away. Allow it to. If people are wanting to walk away from you, are detaching from you, allow them to. Within this week, it's just really purely allowing the universe to show you people's true intentions, show you the way, and they will. And to take a leap of faith in a new path, a new direction, something that is predominantly for yourself. Yes. No need to be afraid of being selfish, because I think that your life is your priority right now, and there's nothing wrong with that, okay? Anyways, let's go into the Guardian Angel cards for you guys. Ideas and inspiration, again, great stuff for this, okay? Very productive week ahead of you. We have answered prayers, so here we go. And spiritual growth, we love this. Pay attention to your dreams as well, because there could be some messages here for you here. Okay, very good week for all of these things. And let's move into love. For Libra, we have Girl with a Snake. So this does feel like in the past we have definitely been used, especially if you're an empath here, Libra. This just says you might have been in relationships with narcissists. You've learned how to create boundaries. We have the Mirror here too, which means there is a relationship on the horizon that's helping you to see your own flaws through them. You and this person are very similar. And I feel like this is a new person because we have the Heart with a Key, which, yes, absolutely. We have twin flames, and maybe someone that you end up in a very strong commitment with. We have wedding rings, which does speak of a promise, an everlasting promise. It doesn't have to be physically marriage. It's just a very long-term relationship. We have twin flames, so again, you two might be very different and very much opposites, but there are some similarities here, and it does feel like maybe you both have been through similar experiences, in which case you will mirror each other here, which is helping you to understand your own self, because there has been, maybe both of you have been in traumatic experiences, the need to learn how to enable boundaries with other people who are users, you know? We have the Heart with a Key, which does say meeting the one. So you guys are meeting a twin flame, but there is some introspection needed to be done, which is good, which I do see you doing. This is where that transformation is coming through with the dragonfly. You're changing, you're adapting, which is good. And a lot of you have become stronger because of this. Can I just clarify these two? Yeah, the Golden Mirror, you was definitely in a relationship with a narcissist. Somebody ran away from you, you may have chased. Of course, this is what ends up happening. This person was very self-absorbed. This person was love bombing you here. This was a one-sided relationship. This person kind of squeezed everything out of you, because you can see the snake was wrapped around the girl here. You don't have to be a girl. It's just a card. Okay, but there's something new on the horizon that you seem to be attracting in, which is interesting because this feels like someone didn't show you their true feelings straight away. There may have been a slight kind of separation from this person for the time being, but there is unconditional love up here, okay? this is not a narcissist. So do not go back to any ex that is a narcissist. I don't know, I don't need to tell you guys this, but you know, I just want to make sure that people understand that once someone uses you and can get something out of you, of course they're going to come back and try and get more out of you. So don't be confused when someone like that comes back. It's not for you, it's for their own, okay? And I'm sorry to say that. Some of you might not want to hear it, especially if someone is coming back from the past. Just understand that, again, when people are like that, it's very difficult for them to change, because why change when you can get everything from everyone else? Is my question. But you do have someone coming through here who misses you. I do think that this person does struggle with, again, if the both of you are mirroring each other, then it's very likely this person is unsure of where things are going, but they do miss you. They may hide some feelings from you in terms of how they feel. Make sure you ask them. I don't think this person is malicious at all. We have Heart with a Key and Twin Flames. They could have some worries and doubts, but I think it's because of their traumas here. But kisses, unconditional loving. Yes, this person does have a lot of feelings for you, and you do with them too. Okay? Alright, I love you guys. I wish you all the best for the week ahead, Libra, and I will see you guys next week.